Hello, this video is meant for Mrs. Rose's AB Calculus class. Our topic today is curve analysis and curve sketching. The goal of this video is to be able to look at the graph of f prime of x and analyze the graph of f prime of x, preferably using a sign chart to determine intervals where f is increasing and decreasing, where f has a relative max or min, and where f of x is concave up, concave down. We're going to use a sign chart to do all this, and then once we've written out our conclusions, we're going to sketch a possible graph of the original function with 1 point given. So this is a graph of f prime of x, and here's our one given point for the original graph. The first thing we want to determine are critical values and points of inflection. So if we look at the graph of f prime, critical values are when f prime of x equals 0, and that's going to happen at -4, 0, 3, 6, and 9. Our points of inflection, hold on one second. Our points of inflection are going to happen when the slope of f prime equals 0 or changes sign. So our points of inflection are going to be at -2 because we have a horizontal tangent line, at 0 because we have a cusp, at 1 because we have a sharp corner, at 5 because we have a sharp corner, and at 7 because we have a sharp corner. Now we're going to use these critical values and points of inflection to set up intervals for our sign chart. So starting at the beginning, we're going from -7 to -4, -4 to -2, 0, -2 to 0, 0 to 1, 1 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, and 7 to 9. We want to look at the sign of f prime of x and the sign of f double prime of x. Take a second to see if you can fill in this chart without me. Did you get the sign of f prime all correct? Now try the sign of f double prime. The sign of f double prime is a little more difficult, but we're looking for what is the slope of f prime. From -7 all the way to -2, the slope of f prime is positive, and so on. Now we're going to use our sign chart to make conclusions about f of x. I'm hoping that we're fairly comfortable with this by now, but if not, check over the conclusions I've made and see if you have any questions. If you'd like to earmark something, please do so and then bring it to the class's attention next time. Now we want to work on sketching a possible graph of f of x. So we're going to use our sign chart to look at the 4 basic shapes of a curve. We've got decreasing concave up, increasing concave up, increasing concave down, and decreasing concave down. For our particular sign chart, our shapes are going to be decreasing concave up, increasing concave up, increasing concave down, increasing concave up, increasing concave down, decreasing concave down, decreasing concave up, increasing concave up, and increasing concave down. Now, for the actual curve of f, the only point that really matters is f of 3 equals 6. So I've plotted that point nice and big. And everything else we can just sort of guess on in terms of the y values. The important part is keeping these general shapes. So from -7 to -4, I want this shape. So I'm going to pick a point up here, and I'm going to trace it along down to -4. Then from -4 to 2, we need to have this shape, increasing concave up. From 2 to 0, increasing concave down. From 0 to 1, increasing concave up. From 1 to 3, increasing concave down. From 3 to 5, decreasing concave down. 5 to 6 is decreasing concave up. 6 to 7 is increasing concave up. And 7 to 9 is increasing concave down. And there you have it. There's a possible sketch of f of x with the one point that we were given, and that's all you need to do. If you have any question, please feel free to see me during Chem morning and after school, and of course, during class.